Quentin Breen wanted to build a railroad where grown men could ride small trains. Today, Train Mountain, the railroad that Quentin built in Chiloquin, Oregon, holds the Guinness World Record of being the longest miniature hobby railroad in the world. And it's home to the largest electrical hydraulic turntable in the hobby.
We call ourselves an 1.5-inch scale railroad with 7.5-inch gauge track. So we allow everything up to basically 3 3/4-inch scale with an axle loading of up to 400 pounds an axle. The railroad length is approaching 30 miles in mainline track total. Once you're on the train, start traveling the tracks, we have a feature called the Serpentine that takes us down about 80 feet in elevation. We also have a town involved in that called Youngstown, and a new winery called the Groy that are built by our volunteers. Both of them contain superb buildings that they've constructed to a scale. Once you reach the bottom of the property, or the south end of the property, is our new Garden Railroad. Leaving the Garden Railroad, you'll go through campgrounds. There's 4 different tunnel structures on the property, one which goes under South Chiloquin Road, a 2-lane highway to take us to the north side of the property. We have a logging camp on the north side of the property built to scale with a high lead that's actually used to load logs onto our log cars and bring them back into the mill sites. Traveling farther north, you go straight into the Oregon wilderness. There's no buildings, there's no structures, it's all ponderosa pine trees, brush, and open spaces. So you'll see everything from deer and elk, coyote, badgers, small critters, occasionally a cougar. Coming back into Train Mountain, you take a secondary route to climb the hill, which is our steepest grade, which is 3.2% grade. And when you reach the top, you go through our longest tunnel, which is 300 feet, and it puts you back out at Central Station, where the last significant piece of railroading is involved, and that's a completely operating control tower that can route you all around the top of Train Mountain. And the control tower is also in communication with the signaling system at the far north of the property, about 3 miles away, that tells them what trains are on the track in that area. And this is all being built, installed, and maintained by our volunteers.
We got carpenters, we got machinists, we got sheet metal people, we got mechanics. And if something breaks or something needs fixing or something needs built, there's somebody here with the skills that can build it.
Over 260 members help run Train Mountain. Many participate in the residency program and either live on site in the campground during the summer months or have moved permanently onto properties inside or surrounding Train Mountain. Someday, all of these properties will be linked by tracks that the train cars will run on.
Many of the train cars we have were custom built to our specifications for maintenance way. If you take a hobby train car from a normal car builder, they won't withstand the loads we carry, the miles we put on them, and the kind of equipment we haul on to do maintenance around the track. So we've built some very specific cars for those purposes. And our members have come in and built some very specific equipment to maintain the track on too.
Some of the members have designed snow plows that'll fit right in the coupler pockets in the front of our engines, and before the snow gets too deep, we go out there and keep the track clear.
Along with model trains, the railroad boasts a collection of full-size artifacts.
And we like to show the comparison of the real stuff versus what we miniaturize to do our job with. We're looking at around 80 pieces of full-size equipment scattered around the property that will eventually be put into museum pieces.
Quentin's dream lives on through the men, women, and children who come to Train Mountain to ride the rails. But Quentin's finest legacy might just turn out to be the community he inspired.
I love railroading, but the biggest thing about Train Mountain is the family we have. And the family is all of our members.
And I have never met a better group of people to work with in my life.
I searched for something like this, and once I found it, it became my home. This is what I know, what I do. You have to come and experience it. And we welcome everybody to come and experience it.